Hello once again YouTube, this is Enotsder here, back for a new episode, and today I'm going to be showing off Enotsder. In case you don't know how to pronounce it, it's actually Enotsder. Those people who cannot pronounce it, this is Enotsder at its full glory, finally complete after 1 month of pure working. Some of these rooms have taken me over 4 hours to build. I know one room almost took me 24 hours to build. So, it is actually pretty complicated. I built this all by myself. No one has helped me. This is a single player world, and land is off. I'm actually the only person who has ever been on this new redstone world so far. So yeah, so let me just close this, my drawer, fed my fish, and let's get started. So the first thing, let's just set myself to survival here, and I'll show you the full house at the end. Well, actually, let me show it to you now so that you guys can actually see what we're working with here. In case you haven't seen the trailer. This is how big it is. It's pretty tremendous. So yeah, pretty big. And I'll go over all the redstone at the end. So, here, let's just set ourselves back to survival here. So, you walk up here, you got your lights which turn off in the day or the night. Currently it's day, but the shadow reflecting over it, I'm not really sure. This thing looks great at nighttime, by the way. These things will turn on. Right now they're currently on. I do not know why. Probably a Minecraft glitch. So yeah, let's continue on going. So you come up here to your staircase and you have the entrance here. But before we get up into the major part of the house, let's say that you're outside and you need something and you always go outside but you don't have the extra inventory. Or you need the furnace, or you need a crafting table, and you don't have one on you. Well, you could just come over to your step right here, go over to the corner block, chuck in your block, and then you have. Why do I always fall in here? Okay, and then you have I got a ship because I always fall. You got your 2 storage units here, and then you got. Now I want to access the furnace. Furnace, and you got your crafting table at the very bottom here, which you can use to craft some items. So then you could close this up, get your staircase back, and then you could walk up. Now this entrance I always thought was tremendously grand. This entrance I just love. I love coming into this house. It has no door, but it's okay, let all the guests see what an amazing work we have done. You would think that I built, like, I put over 1,000 pieces of redstone in here, and you would think that I put a door in here, but no, I did not put a door, which is pretty weird. But you know what? You guys will have to forgive me, and you guys should forgive me after what you see what I've done in this house. So, when you first walk in, you got this beautiful room right here. You got 2 pathways leading off into 2 curved rooms, which you cannot see yet. But you have these 2 pieces of wood. Everything is aligned, symmetrical, just how you like it. And let's just go to the first room that I made here, which is the Enchanting Room. And I'm just going to show you some photos on your screen now of someone in the Enchanting Room started. I didn't make a video of it, but I deleted the video because I didn't like it. But as you can see, this Enchanting Room was originally surrounded by quartz and was half the size, and looked almost nothing like this. But when I first made this, I wanted to show the redstone because I put a lot of redstone in this, as you can see, because of the dual control panels and all the pistons to push down all these blocks, and to get this cool effect. So let me just get myself a sword here, and I already have 25 levels, so let me just get a sword. So let me get some lapis. Great. And now, so we can come in here, and right now it has no levels, so you can get up to level 1 through 3, I believe. Nope, just up to level 1. So you can get up to level 1 without it. I know some people just like to go for a little baby upgrade and go for level 1. But, then we have low, which will bring it up a little bit. We got 3 more books in here. and we get up to level 6 each time with this. So we'll get up to 6 even though it's the same levels. And yeah, so then now you don't need to press this off, but we're just going to do it so that you guys can see its cool effect. Then you can press medium. And medium turns out this entire bottom row, which will get you to about 18. Yep, got 18. And yeah, so we can take that out. Close this. Close this symmetrically. And then we got the high, which will power both of these books. Now these top pistons are visible, but it's okay. And then you can put this in here, and then you get 30 levels. Now we have the same thing on both sides. They both do work as the same. If I press high here, you see that works. I press medium and low, medium, and then low. And then we get those bottom bookshelves. Anyways, guys, we will be returning to this room because this room was the first room, and it's got to have some secrets in it. So we will be getting that. So let's say that you're coming into this room with 2 diamonds and a stick. You know you need to craft something. Well, you don't have any crafting table here. Well, I have solved that problem. You just come up to this middle wooden column here, tossing an item right in front of it. No, wait, not right in front of it. Right, 1 block away from it. Bam, into the ground. Get it back, and then you got a mini station over here. You got an anvil, you got a chest, you got a crafting table, you got a furnace, you got your ender chest to get everything you need, and everything is just fine and dandy. And then you can just toss that right back in there, close it back up, nice and dandy, and everything is perfect. So then you could leave this room. Now let's get on to the next room. Now this room is it's hard to get up there, so let me just go into game mode 1. Game mode 1. And you can see here, we have some of our villagers. Hey there, buddy. We have these villagers, and they are farmer villagers, and some of them are just getting on the verge of farming. And they make food for us. They will make our food, except this house is one of the first houses that generates food. We also have this chicken killer up here. When I first made this house, I wanted to make it something that you never really have is food on you, or at least it might be for me. You guys might have always food on you, but I never have food. And yeah, so this is all of the food that is that this is producing. It produces a lot of food. Now you also might say, well, Zag, there's a chest over here in the corner. It looks just like a regular chest. Well, hold on, let me get a lot of stuff here. Let's just grab some stone. Let's just grab a whole lot of wood. Okay. Now, I would say start the timer, but my phone is on my bed. Hold on, let me go get it. Be right back. Okay, I got my phone here, and I'm just about to start the timer so you guys can see how fast this goes in taking in these items. So let me get out my stopwatch here, and I'm going to shift-click all these in. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so, we'll just watch this. You might be saying, wow, that is one hell of a good hopper. Okay, so it did that entire thing, and it took in 5 stacks in about, or was it 6 stacks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 6 stacks in about 26 seconds. So, yeah, so that is pretty good. About 26, 27 seconds. But that is pretty good, and I will show you at the end of the video how a hopper takes 10,000 times less speed than that. So it goes really slow, regular hopper. Because let me just show you. Hopper. You get a chest here. And let me get six stacks of this. Wait, hold on. Boop. 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 1, 4, 5, 6. And now we're just gonna do a timer for this. And yeah, so I'll be back once I do the timer. Okay, guys, actually, I'm really bored already. So while this is going into this chest, through this really slow hopper, and that one went instantly in about 28, 27, 28 to 26 seconds. We are already at that time, and it hasn't even done, and it's just finished one stack. So while this is loading, let's go on to our next thing in here. So, one thing that every house must have is, well, a room and something special for later today. But before we get on to those, you might be saying, well, where did all the items I put, where did all the wood that I put in there go? And did it arrive there safely? Well, I can tell you that when griefers come here and they look inside this chest, they will be like, nothing here, next thing. But little do they know, if they come over to this wooden plank, the second one in here, toss a block one in front of it, we will be introduced to this ladder, and then we could just go down it. And then once we come in here, I have a very nice design with the staircase. This took me about 27 billion hours to make this carpet design. That is a lie. It didn't really take me that long. So we put 6 stacks of wood. How many did we get here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we had 2 extra from earlier before, when I was testing this out before. And then let's just see how much bread and how much chicken and feathers we got. So this is how much bread we got. And that is a lot of bread. And chicken, we got a lot of chicken days and feathers, and we got a bunch more feathers because like one chicken gives us about that much feathers. Anyways, guys, let's go. And then all the extra access items get put in here, and we also have lights for here. If we walk over that, then the lights go off. Nothing really interesting about that. Just a little fine and dandy little thing here. So we can just toss that in here. Get our back our items. Let's just check on this quickly. Still going, and we're already at 2 minutes 13 seconds. So, this is still going. We're almost done with that. So, yeah. So let's just chalk here. So while this is finishing up those 20 seconds items, bam, stop the timer. We are 2 minutes 31 seconds here, and we got back all of our items here. But we actually, that took 2 minutes longer, and you might be saying, well, how did you do that? Well, we'll be going over that after, and you gotta stay till the end of the episode to find out how we did that. So, yeah, let's reset the timer, and we'll put this away. Let's set back to game mode 0, and let's go back to our humble abode. When you first walked in here, it's pretty clear we just have a window to see our beautiful outside house look with my amazing design skills. I know it's not the best, but yeah. So the first thing we're going to want to do is just toss a little item in here. We got now a furnace and a crafting table, and we got a little chest over here, and we got our bed to sleepy sleep in our happy home. Okay guys, before we start off with the next room, there is something I'd like to show you. Let's say that you're being chased by zombies. Roar! Roar! So scary, I know. Well, you could easily destroy them by running in here and pressing this button. And now let's just go into game. Actually, let's spawn a bunch of zombies. Let's spawn some zombies. Zombies. I need to set my game mode easy. Watch this. I might be dying because of the sun, but it is okay. God damn it, I have that thing at the beginning, which I have something which actually turned to you know, oh my dear Lord Jesus, I really do not want to mess with y'all. Well, this house is kind of dark. Well, we can just easily press this button, and our problems will be taken care of outside. If we go outside, run, 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 run. Bam! Look at this. They're all dying. It's all a happy ending. And they all died. And, wasn't only because of the sunlight, but if you're standing right here in the center here, you're pretty much toast. Like the bread toast. I mean, I wouldn't be that cool. But, let's just set this to, peaceful. Now let's press the button. Now we can see how much arrows these fire as they push up into their happy little slots. Completely invisible, along with those 2 lava traps which are in the ground. And we got back almost all of our arrows happily and peacefully, which is great. So you might be saying, useful. Why do you put it in there? And blah blah blah. So let's just move on to the next room. Okay, so you first turn in here, and this is actually the latest edition. I actually really like this room. This is the control room. Now, I have had a bunch of problems with this room. You know how many problems? A lot. Especially just with one of these buttons. Can you imagine which one it is? And that is correct. It's the Tnt Cannon. TNT, redstone, or TNT with anything does not go well in Minecraft. Especially when you have a device shooting it out very fastly. And it is also surrounded by blocks, so it is kind of, but that is why there are holes there. And just to show you the kind of pain I've dealt through, I want to include this clip of one of the past times I've been trying to record this, so let's just play. Next thing that we have is the Tnt Cannons, and you might have been wondering since the start of this episode, why is there water there? And that is just to kind of prevent TNT from exploding, but I kind of want to remove that actually now, so that I can actually show you guys the destruction of this cannon. So let's just remove this water. Cannons are located off of the roof. And then we can press this. Then we could that one starts a little bit later, but this one's already firing. You could hear it. That one takes a little longer because the redstone signal. Ooh, that is not good. That is not good. That is not good. That is not good. Okay, well, you see, there are some problems with this. I think you guys could see one of the problems with this. I mean, you know, this is kind of a big problem, but I have had to deal with this quite a while now. Oh dear God, this is gonna take a while. Ooh. No, 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 no. Now that you guys have seen that and a few photos, well, there are some now. He's trying to try it. Well, we also have another defense button in here in case you see them through this window, so that you don't have to run out. You can just press this button, and then we can see them just teleportedly come out, and then they're all out of arrows, so they won't be firing, sadly. But it is okay. But we could close that up. You can also see the lava traps, but we can't now because, of course, they already closed up. We'll actually press that button at the end. Door, in case of the zombie apocalypse comes inside, then you can block yourself in here. Looks pretty decent from the outside too. And if you're trapped in here for the rest of your life, you might as well have a nice little workshop here where you could access your ender chest so that you could grab all your mighty fine stuff. You also got an enchantment table, crafting table, furnace, chest, and an anvil to make your day happy. And then you just press this button, all gets hidden away. And yeah, so here's the moment of truth. We have all these off. Door open. And yeah, let's just let's press this button. 3, 2, 1. And it works! It's shooting out TNT ever so happily for the grand entrance. I present to you, ladies and gentlemen, the Enotsder House. Wow. Standing here in all of its glory, shooting off TNT to make me little mines for my little people of Enotsder. Let's just stand here and watch the fireworks. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Let's make a little hole in here. Beautiful. We're not gonna get hit. where you can and this is great. I mean, this could get you lots and lots of resources. Anyways, guys, let's turn off this TNT to make sure that it turns off greatly as well. Because this is actually the biggest challenge for me, this TNT cannon. Please don't blow up on me. 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 And it didn't blow up. You might be saying, well, why does that take a little longer? Because I have a huge line of redstone. Speaking of redstone, let's take a look at it. Behind this house, we have almost exact replica of that. Removed the majority of the major blocks so that you could see the redstone for this thing. So here's the control room, the room that we were just in. We also have this hopper clock, which powers the dispenser, which shoots at the TNT. There's the TNT cannons we have one on both sides. Shoots it out, bam, goes into Flying Destiny. We also have the workshop here. Sadly, if I press some of these buttons, as you can see, a bunch of if I press one of these buttons, basically a bunch of redstone will break, kind of because it updates it. For example, here. Yeah, so I kind of don't want to press any buttons. So yeah, so that's the one problem with having this design. But we have the defense button, and then here's the redstone for the defense right here under it. Looks in all of its glory. For the room, it's actually not really a lot of redstone. During the actual video, you could see that I removed some of this because that TNT cannon actually was not working, so I had to remove some of this stuff. Yeah, so some of that room looks a little different. Over here we have our glorious chest room, which is looking beautiful in all its glory. Over here we have the Enchanting Room, and now that I've shown you the Enchanting Room, just press one of these buttons. Boop, all of them fall down. Great, so this is a lot of redstone. Over 1,000 pieces of redstone. Let's just take a look at this Enchanting Room. Wow, looks tremendously great. Now you might be saying, well, Zag, you forgot to show us the Enchanting Room at the end secret. No, I did not. I am a beautiful man to introduce you to the new thing. So let's get in here. Sadly, it's a far... coming inside, I think, that long of a walk. But we can just get to here. Now, in the chest room, you might remember the diamond chest. Now, that diamond chest is a fake one. To get to the real diamonds in all its glory, you gotta press all of these on. Every last one of them. Stand on this block right here. And then you'll bring taken down. It's a triple piston extender, so you'll bring down 3 blocks. Didn't really design this well, but you just have the chest here, which all diamonds will come into. Let me just show you. Let's just get some diamonds. 64 diamonds to go in a super fast chest. And those are going to be traveled by those guys, and then they will be traveled by hoppers. So I can't make them go that fast, that quickly so far, but it will slowly start to arrive in here for all of our diamonds. Can be happy. Now, how do you get out of here? If well, all of these guys need to be on. So if you press one of those buttons by jumping, it's kind of a challenge. But if you jump and hit one of those buttons, then you just wait here. You will be risen, and then you could close them once you arrive up. And then everything will close seamlessly, even though you have all of them on. It does not break a circuit, which is fabulous. And just to show you how that chest thing works, basically works with minecart hopper, which works 10 times faster than a regular hopper. So yeah. So anyway, guys, this is the redstone for it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This really was one of the biggest builds that I've ever made. This completely dominates Minecraft's most compact house by probably like one room is probably as much redstone as I put in all Minecraft's most compact houses combined. So pretty intense here. And in case you haven't seen it, there's an E there for Enotsder. You might be saying, how did I get the name Enotsder? Well, it's redstone backwards. If you spell redstone backwards, it's, you know, But anyways, guys, go check out the trailer actually for this. It is pretty cool in my opinion. And yeah, tell me what you guys want more of Redstone tutorials. Sorry about the low bit of Minecraft videos. It is kind of a pain because they do take a while to upload and to record. And the Agario videos, which I've been posting most recently, actually are easy to record and easy to edit. So anyways, guys, I'll talk to you later. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is actually the largest redstone house on YouTube so far. So, yeah, so I'll talk to you guys later, and bye.